I want to talk about the letter of intent to acquire $6 million in asset
Oh
and
yeah.
additional facility space. All right, so
Yeah, that's right.
I want to. I read this, and I want you guys to tell me more. Tell me more about this, and you're gonna have an open house date.
Yeah.
So talk
So,
about this.
all right. So I'm not going to name the company. They're a little shy. So we've agreed to keep that private until we sign. But it's looking very promising. They've got some really high capabilities. They built a great lab. They ran into some trouble at the end. I guess they kind of their funding was running dry. Some things came back on inspection that they needed help with. You know what I mean? So basically, we're an avenue for them to solve those problems, and then also help them with distributing their products. I also help them with marketing and branding their products. So it's a pretty. It looks like we're going to be able to complement each other very well, and it takes the pressure off of our lab here in Melbourne. I've got to be careful what I say here so I don't give away too much. The thing that they specialize in is a thing that's kind of a pain in the butt for us to do here on a large scale. So they can take that off of our hands. We can kind of just do some of the early lab work, get their precursors and stuff like that, and then they can crank that product out on a large scale for us. And for other folks too. They have crazy high throughput. They've got some really good scientists and lab techs in there. It's a great facility. I can't wait to announce that we've closed on that acquisition. And I hope that I'm going to be able to do that real soon.
Excellent. Great. I do want to go back to that $1 million line of credit.
Sure.
You could give me a brief answer on this because I know we're limited on time. What's the interest and conditions on that? How's it going to be used and applied?
Okay. 10% annual,
10%,
5-year term, nothing fancy. It's covering our operations. It's covering the cash payouts that we've had to make for acquisitions, which have been very minimal. It is helping to cover the buyout of preferred D, which is major. Yeah, I mean that's the bulk of it right now. We've been doing equipment purchases, we've been doing hardware purchases, that kind of stuff.
Of chemicals, CBD, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, manufacturing equipment.
We're barely scratching at that line of credit, and
that's good to hear.
We get regular offers for additional funding, which obviously we're not taking right now because we are funded. We're operating fine. We are keeping them on ice though, because we do have some big expansion plans down the road. So we're keeping all those options available.